as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night time. It's our visitors and our home team. We thank you for joining us. Mike Tirico, Greg. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the one in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles, and there's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games, and while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice, so these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so the season comes around, you're ready.
He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chicago.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. This is 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll look to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. And he'll take it on in.
Touchdown, Chicago.
The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going with their second possession. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right, then you have...
And he's in!
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 3rd and 11. Out of the gun. He'll throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And now the punting unit will come up. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
From
line.
the 34, here's second and 4.
Second and 4.
They'll stick with him again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up third and 10.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's gonna look for the home run ball. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. On comes the punter now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Rolling right, it's taken in. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. First and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Back to the ground after the penalty. A good physical run. Motoring forward for 9.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
10 yards. And it's third down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
The ball carried by number 23.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on fourth down. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Up the middle they go. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Taken down
from the 43. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. He's going to bring up 4th down.
That ties the game at 7.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. I have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 30 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
To the goal line and in.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is up and through, and the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And his guys are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's 2nd down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Quick throw, taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this 1st half. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
22-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 2nd down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw.
At the 41-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 9. Brings up 4th down.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
A
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Offense.
They bring the tight end in motion. This one to the tight end. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. A short kick. Down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This one complete right side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 38.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. It's going to be third. They need one. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. We're about ready now for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8 from 29. Here's 2nd and 1. Now here's a keeper on this own read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup there, a 13. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs. A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw, and he quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Number 83, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Now a handoff running right, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. by his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Chicago.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
It is brought in the end zone. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
No problem there on the extra point, and the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. It is picked up by the defense. Into space. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
At the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. This one caught the floor. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The offense will line up for a...
They're going to try to run it in. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to change it. It's a first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Handoff here, up the middle. running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll drop to throw, and he'll take it on in.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now for the point after. He's got it. And the visitors are able to extend the lead.
Visitors 31. Our home team 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for our visitors as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in week 2. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.